Hello everybody and welcome to Stormy Coasters. Today I will be reviewing Busch Gardens Williamsburg in Williamsburg, Virginia. I'm going to be talking about some of the pros, the cons, and some of the recommendations I have while you're visiting the park. Before we get into this review, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and like this video. Starting off, it is a very beautiful park. Everywhere around you is nothing but thieving bushes and trees. You can hardly find litter on the ground, so that just shows you that SeaWorld really tries to keep their parks clean. All of the rides are the perfect color against the skyline, and the theming in the queues are mostly pretty cool, though Invader is not really anything in this. Some coasters don't have a line at specific times of the day. Apollo's Chariot has pretty much nobody waiting in line toward the end of the day. Griffin, as far as I saw, didn't get a line more than 15 minutes. Alpengeist also didn't get much of a line. Around the park, there are some great filming and photo opportunities, so you're always able to film and take pictures of you and your family. Getting around the park is quite easy. First, you have the Busch Gardens Railway, which is eligible to pick you up and drop you off at 3 stations around the park. One by the entrance, one nearing Apollo's Chariot, Tempesto, and the beautiful Pantheon that has yet to open. And the last station before returning to the park entrance is right outside Invader's queue line. Finding Verbolten is extremely hard, but you'll be able to find it eventually. In a few locations of the park, you are actually able to spot animals. These locations are mainly on the Busch Gardens Railway, but there are a few near the Midway. I know this probably won't affect all of you, but Busch Gardens Williamsburg's nano coasters are extremely easy to assemble. You don't have to use your pocket knife or fingernail clippers for the nano coasters. You can just peel the parts off. I only got Invader, so I don't know how it would be for the other nano coasters at the park. The first con that I have with this park is probably one that all of you have as of 2021. Pantheon, the beautiful Intamin creation, has not opened yet. I was really looking forward to it when I was going, but its opening is announced for a delayed 2022. I don't know if this happens to everybody, but both days we were here, Mock Tower was closed. There aren't that many notable flat rides at the park, but there are, a few. I think it would have been so cool to do the Sky Ride, but sadly, it was closed. Instead of bins on the ride platform, we have to put our valuables in a locker that you have to pay for. So you can't really take things in the queue unless you have a fanny pack or zipper pocket. This might not bother you, but I could hear the lift hill of Griffin, the park's B&M dive coaster, from the parking lot, so it tells you to be prepared for how loud it is up close. Verbolten, Apollo's Chariot, and Invader were all very hard to get footage of. The only chance you really have with Verbolten is on the train, if you're lucky, on the bridge near the entrance, and in the queue line itself. Apollo can be filmed in the parking lot and in line for Tempesto. Invader can pretty much only be filmed on the train, and a little bit of it can be filmed with the queue line of the Scoot and the queue of Invader itself. You can also try to shoot it from the bridge above Alpengeist, but you can hardly see. When you're visiting the park, you might want to know a few tricks to save time. The click queue will save you a lot of time, especially if you are trying to hit the whole park in one day. You should also get the park's dining plan so you can feast on any meal every 90 minutes at the park for free. If you didn't purchase the quick queue, here are some of the best times to be at some of the major attractions at the park. Verbolten, you should definitely ride it at meal times. Invader at the beginning of the day. Apollo's Chariot at the last hour of the day. Griffin at the early morning or early evening. Alpengeist an hour or two before park closing. And finally, Tempesto near the end of the day. Make sure that you do not eat during mealtimes. It will save you a lot of time waiting in line for, first of all, food, and second of all, for the rides. If you're going for your first time, try to go on a day that it's supposed to thunderstorm all day. It will end up being only 30 minutes, but the park will be absolutely dead. Keep in mind that you should not go if there's a tornado watch in the area, or the park could be closed for the day. Overall, I would definitely recommend Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It is my third favorite amusement park that I've been to, and I've been to about 15 parks. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm planning on making separate reviews for all of the major coasters at Busch Gardens Williamsburg over the next few days. Make sure to have a great day.